Heck of a debut. You said you'd been dreaming about this. I'm sure it's still kind of all soaking in right now, but give me an idea. What's the feeling like right now for you?
It's crazy, man. It still feels surreal. It still feels like a dream. So we'll see what happens when I wake up tomorrow. But I watched the replay a couple times. It definitely happened. So I'm pumped, man.
Nice. Can you talk about the feel going in? We hear about octagon jitters and that sort of thing. I mean, it's a different situation, right? It's not a big crowd and that sort of thing. But were there nerves going in? What was the feel like?
Not really, man. My coaches were really good about talking me down. At the beginning of the week, I was a little nervous. I thought we were gonna have to make this. I thought we were gonna make this walk last week, so it was a little more of a condensed time frame, and I didn't have this long camp going into it. But my coaches reassured me we're good, man. We did this before. We've done this before. So just another walk, just another fight. Yeah, not too much on the jitters.
What did you do from last week to this week? I mean, it's kind of a weird period, right? So what did you do? Was there training? Was it just cutting weight? What'd you do?
A little bit of both. We were working over at Extreme for a little bit with Coach Colin and EJ and Chewy. We were just getting our hands right, making everything sharp, and game planning a little bit. But most of it was just cutting weight, sweating a little bit.
You do have a history of quick finishes in your career, but, I mean, did you have that intention to go do that in the UFC, or did you think, I'm probably going to have to go a little bit deeper at this level?
I'm sure at some point we will have to go deeper, but no, we saw this ending early. We saw it definitely getting a finish in this fight.
Last thing for me, what now? I mean, you got the first UFC win under your belt, spectacular fashion. What do you do from here?
Like anyone, man, the dream's always to get to the finish line, get to the top of the mountain. So, we'll just keep climbing until we get there.
Christian, right here. You mentioned you didn't have this long, drawn-out training camp ahead of this one because it was so short notice. Is there any benefits to that your debut doesn't have to weigh on your mind for 9 weeks and you can just go right into it without thinking about it?
Definitely, man. It definitely helped. I had to get my thoughts in order a lot quicker. I had to figure out my priorities, figure out what we're going to do and what's actually what we need to focus on. And we just focused on the fight and we got it done.
And then in your post-fight interview, I think you said you were used to working all week before. Is that like working a regular job, or do you just mean like working in the gym?
Yeah, man. I got 3 other jobs. I live an expensive life.
What jobs do you have?
I work for Yellow Brick Consulting, which is a consulting company. I do handyman work, and then I teach at a couple of gyms.
Is there any plan to now just focus 100% on fighting now that you are in the UFC?
Definitely focus more on fighting, but I don't know. I like to stay busy, so we'll see. I like my jobs.
And then one final one. They mentioned your wife is pregnant on the broadcast. Have you gotten to talk to her yet since your big one?
Nah, my phone was in my bag, so I got to text her after this, but I'm sure she's pumped. She's watching with my whole family back at the house.
Congratulations for the child on the way, too.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.